Welcome to Ask the Lawyer radio podcast with attorney Brian Figeroux of the law firm Figeroux and Associates. This podcast features a recording of our most recent radio show aired on WVIP 93.5 FM radio weekly in New York City. We hope you enjoy the show, which features news, views, and interviews on matters such as immigration, personal injury, bankruptcy, divorce, family law, estate planning, wills and probate, deed transfers, civil rights, criminal defense, workers' compensation, and taxes, both individual and business. You can contact us at 855-768-8845 or visit us at www.askthelawyer.us. You have questions? We've got the answers.
Good day, good day, good day. My name is Brian Figeroux of the law firm Figeroux and Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. You got questions, we got answers. The number to call, the number to keep, the number to share is 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. Mayor Eric Adams, you are right. We have to put some of these immigrants that they're shipping from Texas or Florida in the suburbs. Man, I wish I could live in the suburbs. So what you are suggesting and what you should implement is a great idea. Why do we want to put these people in hotels in New York City, in neighborhoods that they cannot even afford food in? And if they have to work, and we know they have to get a work permit, why not put them in the suburbs where housing is more readily available and more affordable? It is what we call good government decisions. Now, we're not talking about your lack of movement on the most recent chokehold death in New York City. You were wrong. But what we are talking about, though, is what? These immigrants coming from overseas that need to be housed immediately so that they have some sort of, great space for themselves until, obviously, they get permission to work or we get more funding from the state or the federal government. Those people who are opposing you, they are very tiresome. And what I'm talking about is these WFP, Working Families Party, white liberals in New York City. You see, sometimes when people oppose an issue, and this happens quite frequently here in New York City, what's the agenda of the white liberal? Because like the white Republican, and because there's no, I believe, liberal Republicans, they have I believe they think white. And when I say think white, to them, when they talk about empathy and love and whatever, I think it's one thing for people to say that you should be housed in New York City rather than in the suburbs. But what's their reasoning? Where's that reason? Is it a political reasoning? Is it a reasoning of empathy? Is it a reasoning of love? Because time memorial in this country, white liberals, they don't live in our neighborhoods. Yeah. A white liberal goes home to a Republican neighborhood or a white neighborhood. And when their children marry white people, and it may be a Republican or independent, I don't know. But their whole system. And if these white liberals don't know, America, Brooklyn, New York, for example, is segregated. All these schools are segregated, and the segregated schools do worse other than other schools. And they are not funded a little more so that they could achieve these goals of educating people whose English is their second language. So when we talk about these issues, at the end of the day, it's like in old South Africa and maybe South Africa today, where we have a segregated society. The white people will go back to the white townships, and black people will go back to their black townships. Yeah. And, hey, what is the difference between South Africa and America? And when we talk about America and England, hey, violated the Africans in South Africa, their human rights for a very long time. If they responded to apartheid in South Africa like they responded to the European war with the Ukraine and Russia, whoa, real double standards. But it is what it is. America says what it has to say, does what it has to do, and ain't care what nobody think or what nobody do. So white liberals, please, why don't you go upstate with the immigrants, live in the communities in upstate New York, outside New York, whatever. And if you really want to help them, follow them. And that would be great. My name is Brian Figeroux of the law firm Figeroux & Associates. This is Ask the Lawyer. You got questions, we got answers. The number to call, the number to keep, the number to share is 855-768-8845. Again, 855-768-8845. Mayor Adams, let these people go in the suburbs so that they could have a decent life. Peace.
Do you have a legal issue, question, or concern? Turn to Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us. You can also register for our paralegal program, get legal news, business consults, or other information on educational issues. Yes, Ask the Lawyer. You have questions? We've got answers. For a consultation or to refer a client, visit www.askthelawyer.us. Again, www.askthelawyer.us.